Having Cellebrite tools is just as important as a patrol vehicle, a vest, a gun. Digital forensics is the future of investigations. This is going to be a key piece of evidence in all investigations going forward. I'm Detective Budnick with Angleton Police Department. I've been with the city for 8 years. Angleton is a small town that is experiencing quite a bit of growth. There definitely is a lot of challenges being a small department, especially a small department with growth. You have multiple roles. I saw that we were receiving a large amount of digital evidence, mobile phones, laptops. I was trying to find resources around us to have these devices looked at, and when you're relying on other departments, you're kind of at the mercy of their timeline. You could be waiting weeks for that evidence that you need pretty quickly. In child exploitation crimes, how many children are you going to exploit, or is this going to be a continuous abuse, or is the person going to flee? I approached our chief about it. I said, hey, we need our own solution to this. We went with Cellebrite Premium and UFED and Physical Analyzer through Cellebrite. It finds key pieces of evidence that lead to prosecution in cases. It provides us with a faster method of getting that information to get those people that are harming our citizens and our society. One of the first things on the prosecution side I'm asked is, did we get their cell phones? Why does prosecution want the cell phones? Because it is as important as our wallet.
My name is Travis Townsend. I'm currently an assistant district attorney for the Brazoria County District Attorney's Office. Cell phones are essentially the best there is. It can provide some of the best evidence in a case. It can provide the communications between the parties, which can be just absolutely crucial in developing and establishing how these parties know each other, if these parties know each other, to what extent they know each other, their direct communications as far as a timeline. Timelines are often crucial in the investigation process. And when you're talking about a case we worked right here, it began as a couple witnesses seeing something that was striking and surprising.
We received a tip that there was a young, appeared to be juvenile female and an older adult male that were engaging in sexual activity at the cemetery. From there, officers arrived on scene, found the description of the truck that was given and the description of the male and female. Upon investigation, we collected a cell phone, so we had asked the father of the potential victim for consent because the victim was underage. We received consent. The phone was taken to Angleton's forensic lab. We used Cellebrite's Physical Analyzer. We reviewed several text messages, media that showed the adult in question as an actor of a sexual crime with the victim. Using Cellebrite Analyzer, we had located, in this case, the smoking gun by finding these images that it really broke the case open for us.
When you look at those images, I mean, it's plainly obvious. There's not much of a defense anymore. Because the attorney was able to view the evidence, he's able to see how strong the state's case was, and we did communicate a plea offer. And after, I'm sure, communication between the attorney and his client, they realized the best course was to take a plea, and we did. We took a plea for over 20 years in prison. The only way we're even able to get there, right, is we're not dealing with a he said, she said. We're dealing with actual concrete evidence of the relationship between the parties. It's there. It's overwhelming, and it's strong, and there's no way out for the defendant. There is no way for him to go in this situation. And so by having that evidence, it ensures that justice happens, and it keeps the victim from having to relive it. Cellebrite is making Angleton a better place to live. It's better for the police department, and when you have a strong police department, you live in a safe place.
Cellebrite, digital intelligence for a safer world.